someone was not taking any action there for a while. It feels like this connection just paused all of a sudden. And this may have happened more than once. Somebody may have ghosted you, went silent, and then all of a sudden sends you a message here and then comes back. This could be a cycle here that happens often. You may have an unexpected message coming in, someone wanting to reconcile. So I'm not sure this is someone that you want back or not. Well, let's take a look and see what is going on for you in this energy. I'm seeing rubbish here. Waste, garbage. Ooh, you may not want nothing to do with this person anymore. I have the sign of Leo out here. We have Taurus. We have Pisces. 10th house as well, which is ruled over by Capricorn. May be relevant for you or the person you're thinking of. All right, Spirit, what is the viewer's energy when it comes to this situation? What is the viewer's? We have a career shift, a change. You may be wanting a change, or this was a big change. You may have even physically moved. On the bottom, we have feminine energy. You may be the feminine. Under that was overwhelmed. Let's see. What else? We have luck is on your side. You have good news. So you may have a message of good news coming in. And then there's romantic gesture. Somebody wants to take you out here. Part of your purpose. This could be a side message. You could be waiting for a job offer and you're going to have something coming in for you. A new beginning here. Or you may have just switched jobs or moved or had a new start with someone. A new beginning. We have confusion and turmoil. Yeah, it feels as though whoever this other energy here, feels like they just stopped making any effort and they could have went silent. I'm getting from your energy, you're just like, whatever, I'm gonna keep moving on. I gotta keep going with the flow. This feels like a confusing situation. Maybe they have done this more than once. All right, so let's take a look at this person and see what is going on with this person. Why did they go silent? Why did they stop taking action? We have the Seven of Wands. This person is very guarded. High alert, I'm getting. Okay, what else? Wheel of Fortune. This is that energy of things are shifting. There's the Eight of Wands. They want to talk. And the Ten of Pentacles. All right, what else? Page of Cups. There's an apology coming in. Two of Swords. They're feeling stuck or blocked. The Devil energy. This person is having obsessive thoughts, toxic behavior. This is a toxic pattern. And the Seven of Pentacles that they need to address. I'm just getting, okay, 7-year cycle, 7 to 10 years. Here I'm getting with this energy. It's on the bottom. We have the Queen of Cups. We got Capricorn energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody says they got to give you the truth. And then we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're saying they need to give you the truth. They want to apologize about their toxic behavior. They have been looking at their behavior. It looks like they blocked you out. What I'm feeling here. They're saying something shifted in their life quickly. It was unexpected change. And it feels like it was karma. They received some sort of karma for the way that they treated you is what they're saying. Something could have happened in their family with the Ten of Pentacles here. A family situation that they did not tell you about. There was something hidden from them. I'm kind of getting something to do with money, finances, legacy, long-term, something long-term. They invested in long-term. They may have children, child support, something like that. What is this? Three of Cups, confusion, ending. There's something about love. Okay, let me take a look and see. What is this shift here? There was a sudden change that they feel that they couldn't control. It was fast. Something shifted very quickly in their family or something that they were invested in for a long time. Could have been their job, something to do with their work shifted. Could have been their health. Maybe they were refusing to see something was unhealthy for them and they didn't take care of it. It could be something like that. And they didn't tell you about this. They were blocking it out with this Two of Swords and the Devil. They were trying to block out making a choice about themselves, family, something like that. Could be a masculine. I just seen the Emperor. So let's see. What is in this devil energy, please? What is in there? The Chariot. It's just Cancer energy. They want to leave it behind. Nine of Swords. They're really worried about leaving this behind. Six of Cups. Something in the past. They're trying to leave something in the past behind, but they're very stressed out. So they retreated with the Hermit. This is them ghosting, going silent, taking time for themselves. Shadow working. They walked away. In secret, yes. This person had a lot of fear, and instead of talking about it, they just ghosted, it feels like. Again, just take any messages that resonate. I'm seeing a King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Well, why did this person do that? What are they fearing? What's in the Six of Cups? We have a King of Swords. What else? Five of Wands. There's drama, conflict, justice. So it does feel like it could be a masculine energy. We do have Virgo here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Libra again here. But we have somebody here is trying to, there's the Six of Pentacles, balance out. It feels like they're paying karma, or they're trying to, it's like they wanted to leave behind something that was unhealthy for them, but they were going back to it. They couldn't leave behind the conflict. For some reason, they couldn't balance the scales. Because they couldn't see the truth, they were refusing to see the truth of this situation. The feeling I'm getting is that this person needed to retreat with the Hermit here. They needed to go their own way. But it feels like they had too many people around with the Five of Wands. This is usually a lot of people in their energy. Or they were stuck in their head. They were overthinking everything. They didn't have enough peace. What I'm getting with the Justice here. So they couldn't remove themselves from the lower vibrational energy enough to gain clarity from something in the past. It could be a wound from the family, could be needing to leave behind energy that was no good for them. They had to go seek the truth. But it feels as though they could have been arguing as well with the Knight of Swords with the Empress here. This could have been their mother. Maybe they were giving a lot to their mother or a family member, an ex, something like that. And it was causing a lot of arguments and rift in this connection. See in the page, almost as if they have a child, could have been arguing over a child, something like that. And they just didn't want to share this information with you. They didn't want to tell you the truth about this. Or this could be you and them. Maybe this is your situation where you're constantly fighting with this person over your children. And then they want to make amends, but you keep hitting a brick wall with this person, trying to get what you deserve. And this person is constantly battling you over finances. They constantly want to argue with you, and they refuse to listen to you. This is the energy I'm getting. It's something like that. This situation is like that. Instead of learning lessons, this person just goes silent and then comes back really defensive and then runs away, feels guilty. Then instead of, I don't know, being in this more balanced place, it feels like they cause chaos and then want to come back and say, oh, I didn't mean it. Just it feels like a very unfair situation. It doesn't seem like this person is very mature, but then I keep seeing the Hermit would be a mature man, someone who is learning lessons. The Chariot, the King of Swords is also, but with that devil energy here in the main cards is giving me someone who is refusing to face their shadow. Is this person learning anything? We got the Hangman, so it's kind of like a martyr. Again, they withdraw and then they go back and forth. Well, I'm not really sure what I want, how to handle this situation. A lot of major arcana though. Are they? No, they're Seven of Cups. They're very confused. They don't know how to make a choice. And then Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person, whoever this is, they like to repeat this pattern. They want to play games with your heart. They start something passionate with you. Yeah, then they ignore you. Start over, then ignore you. I don't know who this person is. What is this all about? I feel like you've already moved away from this now. This is confusing. I can see why it would confuse you. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you've already moved and started rebuilding on your own. Three of Pentacles usually has more people, but you're doing something on your own. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You cut them off. You're straight up. You're like, no. Usually she has her hand out. She's like, no, stop. You're not coming towards me. You want the truth. If somebody can't be straight up with you, there's the Emperor. You're taking your power back. You're like, I'm not playing no bullshit. So we have Aries energy. Yeah, you're not going to play with this person. I just feel like, again, you're over it. We have the Lovers I stopped on. The King of Wands. So maybe you started a new romance with a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. A new path of interest there with the Two of Wands. And I keep seeing the King of Pentacles and the Sun. Well, yeah, I feel like you're celebrating. I don't know what their deal is, but it definitely feels as though they have some sort of passion with you, or they feel like maybe you're their possession is kind of what I'm getting. If you had a long-term commitment with this person, possibly they own you or something. I don't know. We have chemistry here. Chemistry is not compatibility. Lust versus love. Long-term fit and discernment. I feel, again, yeah, like this person just feels like the chemistry may be really good and they just think they can just keep coming back around or something. That's what I'm seeing. Splitting on kerosene. Person is determined, says unpredictable, also says hot, so they may be very good looking, they may be very desirable. What is this person's intentions here? They want to reach out again. What do they want? We have the Butterfly. They want a relationship to evolve to the next phase, healing the inner child. We did see that Six of Cups here with the Family card. Maybe they are trying to heal something from their past. What would they want? Oops, something came out. We also have Palm Tree. They want stability, growth. So this person may want to try again. That would be up to you. And then on the bottom is focus on self-worth. Time to heal, shadow work. Maybe they have been working on themselves with that Hermit card showing up. What would they want to say to you here? Because they want to send you a message. What do they want to say? I want a future with you. Okay. What else do they want to say? I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. There's that chemistry there. What else? I have been working on myself. All right. And then on the bottom we have, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. All right. So that is the message I have for you today. I hope this has helped. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. Bye.